What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am No Spoon, and today we're going to talk about eyesight versus MINDsight. Okay, eyesight versus MINDsight. So, in manifestation, firstly, I just want to clear something up. Stop giving a shit what anybody thinks about you in your external reality. Authenticity is what manifests. So, if you put something out there, if you do anything, if you are doing it from the most authentic place from yourself, it is enough. And you must know that. See, trying to copy other people, trying to mimic other people is going to reflect to you in reality as you are not enough. You feel like you need to be somebody else. You need to copy somebody else to get the results that they are getting because you feel like what you are doing is not enough. And that's completely backwards, right? So, eyesight versus MINDsight. Whenever you wake up in your day, immediately once you wake up, you're presented with the infinite selection of you. You can be anybody that you want to be the moment that you wake up. Life presents it to you. And it's your choice, luckily, to respond to everything as the person that you would like to be. Now, the 3D is going to show you the default version of you that has been running on an automatic program for however many years. If you have been somebody who is pessimistic, somebody who complains, somebody who is, bitching at every single thing that comes their way, then reality is going to give you situations, circumstances, and people coming at you sideways to reinforce that state, reinforce the state of being who you have been for so many years. So you wake up in your day and, maybe you're not feeling too well. And, you start thinking about all the problems that you're going to have and all the people that you're going to run into. And it's your choice at that moment to be like, yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck these people. It's Monday. Ah, shit, man. I'm going to run into Timmy and Timmy's an asshole. And my boss is a dick. And I got so many things to do, and traffic's probably going to be bad and all of this stuff. Or you can shift over to the version of yourself who recognizes that that is the default program running on an automatic program, and shift to a new and say, nope, actually, today is the greatest day of my life. Everybody's going to treat me with VIP respect, and I'm going to ease through this day, and everything's going to fall into place. I'm in the right place at the right time. You have a choice every single second, every single moment that you walk through your day. Literally, every single second is set back to zero. It's set back to neutral. Life has zero built-in meaning. It takes a human to come along and give that thing meaning. This is bad. This is good. This is better. This is worse. This is more valuable. This is less valuable, etc., etc. So the beauty of all of this is that you are all that is in your reality. And you can only see your reality through the perception of who you are. It's like you have lenses on. It's like you have glasses on. That is the version of you. Your glasses are the version of you. And you walk through your entire day with these glasses on. And you can only see everybody, everything, every circumstance, every situation through those lenses of who you are. And however you respond to these things in your outer reality is what will be given to you and will be reflected more and more and more. So there's a bit of a cycle that we need to break with all of this. And let me just put a pause real quick. I know everybody wants to be desire focused and to get your SP and to get that amount of money and stuff. But I'm telling you the shit that you need to do in order to get all of these things to align in place. You don't just want your SP, because the moment that you get your SP, but you're still the version of yourself who thinks that they're not worthy, or that life sucks, or they think that, they're not valuable or they're not chosen. After you're done firming 50,000 times, your SP is going to come in and they're going to leave. That is the hot and cold behavior that everyone talks about. because you are not the version of yourself who it is normal to be chosen, normal to be prioritized, normal to be the top pick and pursued. So think of it like, I guess, like a tree. Like your little desires that you want are like the leaves and the branches on the outside of everything, outside of the trunk. The trunk is your self concept, your strong base, how you see yourself, how you interact with the world, how certain areas of your life go for you. And making that the priority allows all of these desires to come to you. See, when you turn it towards self, when you fall in love with self, everything else falls in love with you, including your money, including your business and career, and that your boss who you think's an asshole, and your SP, and your health situation. Everything becomes magnetic towards you whenever you turn it to self. So back to breaking this cycle of waking up and experiencing the default program that has been running for so many years, or however many years you've been telling yourself this bullshit story. Wake up in the morning, remind yourself who the fuck you are, which is all that is, player one, the decider, the creator in your life. You have the Spirit of God running through your veins. So why would we ever give power to anything outside of us? When you turn it towards self and you start telling yourself who the fuck you are in the face of a reality that is showing you opposite, you win every single time, because the 3D cannot do anything to you unless you say that it can. You are all that is, right? So focusing on these desires, focusing on these external things outside of you as if they're separate from you, is only going to place them on a pedestal and push them further away from you, right? Like, tell me a single time that you have chased something and you have been in a negative state or a negative outlook about it, and that something has manifested or become or has succeeded for you. Probably never. How many times have you chased a girl or have you chased a guy and they were like, well, you know what? Like, yeah, all of that chasing just made me realize how much I love you. No, nobody wants to be with somebody who is needy and needs to chase and needs to try and do something to make something happen. No, they want somebody who is firm and confident within themselves, and they know that they're the prize, and they know their value, and they know their worth. Those are the people that they want to be around. Those are the people you probably want to be around. The people who just know themselves to be the shit, to know themselves as the prize, as the truth. So this is what we're going to do for ourselves for everything, right? EYEsight versus MINDsight. MINDsight is how we manifest. You look around your reality and you see everything with your eyesight and it looks a certain way, but really all it is the old story that has been reflected to you. You've been reading this book for, if you're 30 years old, you've been reading it for 30 years. You've been reading it and you've been reading it and you've been reading it, and you know this story so well, and that's all you know. But suddenly, I want to change. I want something else. I want to be a new person. So you pick up a new book and you start reading it and you start getting familiar with it. But the way that reality works, since we live in a third dimensional time-space continuum thing, it is going to take a little bit of time to reflect to you the new story. So when you have the book of the new story in front of your face, but reality is showing you the old book, so many of us fall for the illusion that, oh, nothing's working because the old story is still there. Nothing's working. I've been doing this for 3 days. I've been affirming for my SP. I've been affirming for this amount of money for my career to take off. I've been affirming. I've been doing techniques. But where is it? See, that's using your eyesight. That's using your eyesight. Manifestation does not work on eyesight. Manifestation works on MINDsight. What you see internally, the internal voice that you give truth to, the person that you claim to be internally. If we can get to the point where we trust and believe in our internal story more than we believe in our external story, then you win. Game over. You get everything you ever wanted. Because reality responds to who you are being. And if who you are being is only conditional upon what you see out there, you're going to lose every single time because you are looking at the old story that has been running on an automatic program. If you have an old story that says, I suck, I hate my life, nobody ever chooses me, I have the worst luck in relationship, nobody wants me, oh, this person's probably better than me, I always have these bills, I always have a negative balance in my account, this person always shows up this way, my boss is always a dick, traffic's always bad on Monday and Wednesday, and all of these things that you have hammered down with such conviction, it is spat out here in your 3D reality, running on an automatic program, but it has zero life. It has zero sustenance unless you revive it with your awareness and you go, yep, that's how it is. That's who I am. That's what I know to be true. So breaking the cycle is going within and using MINDsight. MINDsight, not eyesight. No matter what you see out there, because it's the old story, when you can start telling yourself a new story, I am pure greatness. Everything that I do turns to gold. Everybody is in love with me. Everywhere that I go, people treat me with respect and love, and money flows to me like water. I have more than enough money. I'm always supplied for. My boss is incredibly delightful every single day. They're incredibly lucky to even have me at the business. They need me more than I need them. Traffic moves perfectly every single day of the week. There's no problems in my life. Today is the greatest day of my life. This is about to be the greatest dinner of my entire life. All the way down the line. When you can start getting into the habit of calling things the way you see it internally before you see it externally, maybe slowly, maybe quickly, reality is going to shift for you. I tell you with full and complete honesty, this is how reality works. It is as within, so without. And this is from my own experience, right? There's no trying to fix something. There's no trying to make something happen, because this is the old story. If you're trying to do something in the 3D to change something to get a result, you're doing it incorrectly. You are trying to dip your hand into the septic tank of you that has been spat out for so many years, and you're trying to find a new result out of it. Instead, understand how reality works, as within, so without. So go within, give yourself a new story, and live and die by that, no matter what you see by your eyesight. Live by MINDsight. MINDsight over eyesight. This 3D reality plays by time and space and effort. But when you can start thinking fourth dimensionally, which is your MINDsight, that's when everything falls into place. Start calling the shots. You are the captain. You are the commander. You are the author and creator of your entire life. And all it takes is your word and your assumption about everything. So again, back to self-concept. When you start making yourself the prize and you start prioritizing yourself and falling in love with yourself, everybody, every desire that you have and more starts falling in love with you. Because all of these things are you. The way that you see yourself is the way that reality sees you. Everything and everybody in it sees you that way. You say, oh, I suck, I hate my life. Life is going to show you many, many ways that hit you deep, because you can't fool consciousness. Consciousness knows what makes you tick. So if you start claiming as the creator, as the author, my life sucks, nothing ever works out for me, this person's an asshole, this person was a bitch today, blah, blah, blah. Life is going to show you more of that. Here's more because you have claimed it, because you are the creator and you are basically the boss. So we are going to respond and reflect exactly what you have claimed. So when you can cut your eyesight off, like literally just don't even look at the 3D. Don't ignore it, but don't need the validation outside of you to confirm your new story. When you can cut this shit off and live in here and say, this is the true story. This is the true story right here. Then reality starts first giving you the same reflection. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure that you're this new person? Here you go. Here's the same circumstance. Let's see how you react. And if you spiral and go, oh shit, that's right, nothing's happening. That's how it always is. Boom. Reality won. It's back. You're back in your old story. But if you can go, that has nothing to do with me anymore. That's actually my old story, and it doesn't matter because I'm filthy rich, or because everybody is in love with me, or I have the woman of my dreams or the man of my dreams. Business is booming. I got that promotion. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to this company. No matter what you see out there, you tell yourself the story, stay steadfast in your new story, and watch your whole reality morph around you. It's insane what awareness can do. Everything that has ever existed and will ever exist exists right here and now. All points of existence are right here, right now. And it takes you to tug the string. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Do you want the ultimate elite version of yourself, or do you want the meek, limited version of yourself? It's your choice every single day. And the thing is, we let emotions and feelings get to us. But again, emotions and feelings are just chemical reactions in your body. And it takes your definition of that feeling, of that emotion, to progress the reflection in your reality. Oh, I feel anxiety. You can go two ways here. Oh, I feel anxiety. That must mean this person doesn't like me. That must mean somebody else is better than me. That probably means that they're, talking to somebody else. Oh, that probably means I'm not going to get that promotion. That probably means I won't get that job. Oh, that probably means because my manifestation isn't working. Or you can feel anxiety and you can go, I don't give a shit what I feel. I'm winning all the time. I am the creator, and I am in an abundance of money and an abundance of love, and everybody is in love with me. And every person that I am attracted to is attracted to me even more. You can go off the wall with this shit, and I really recommend you doing so. I really recommend you exaggerating the shit out of this. Because for the negative things in our life, we have exaggerated the shit out of it without any proof, with zero proof. But we stayed steadfast in conviction about all of the negative things. And what did we get? Just that over and over again. People not treating us the way that we feel like we should be treated. You not getting picked for things, people getting chosen for things over you. Girls, men choosing other people over you. It's all the same. There is no fate. It is you making the choice and the expectation of what you are going to experience in your life. And the great part about it is you got God on your side. To God, everything is possible. So start acting like it. You are one with the divine. Imagine you asking God, who created the heavens and the earth, hey, can you manifest a text from your SP? And God's like, well, shit, I don't know. I mean, other some people are better than me in my reality. oh, I might get chosen over it. Start acting like you have God on your side. Start acting like you have the infinite divine intelligence inside of you, because you do. Stop bullshitting around and start taking charge of your own life. Make yourself the top priority, because you are, unless you say or not. That's how powerful you are. You are so powerful that you are able to perceive yourself as not powerful. And all it takes is your word, your assumption, your expectation, the way you perceive things. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Again, don't overcomplicate this. Describe everything, everything. Whenever anything comes to mind, immediately address it in your favor as the way that you want it to be. Not the other way around. Like I've said before with like my waiter, waitress example. Imagine there is a waiter walking around following you all day with a notepad. And all day you are saying, this is this, traffic was bad. Sally was an asshole at work. Oh, I didn't get that promotion. Oh, this person cut me off in traffic. Oh, my money situation's never good. Oh, this new bill came in, and the waiter is going, okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll get that right to you. We'll get that right to you. We'll put that in the kitchen. No worries at all. Everything you say, everything you identify as, everything you expect to happen will happen. And that makes up your whole identity. So the process of recreating yourself is using your MINDsight over your EYEsight. Stop looking at the old story that's been running on an automatic program. Understand that it is dead and it is gone. Start today. You will be confronted with the old self. Yes, you will. But it's how you respond to that determines if you have changed or not. So remain in the new story. Remain in the new identity, in the face of the old story, the old identity. Again, if your name is Daryl and somebody came up to you and said, hey, John, how's it going, buddy? How would you respond to that? Would you spiral and go, oh shit, my name's not John. Oh fuck, no, my name's Daryl. My name's Daryl. My name's Daryl. My name's Daryl. I need to do a technique to make sure that I know that my name is Daryl. No, you wouldn't. You would just be like, oh, no, my name's Daryl. That has nothing to do with me, you calling me John. That has nothing to do with me. That's exactly the same way it is in manifestation, because knowing something to be true, not believing, not thinking, knowing something to be true is what manifests. Knowing something as part of your identity is what manifests. And the way that you know your name is Daryl or whatever your name is, the way you know your name is the way you need to know everything to be true that you want to experience in your life. And anything that opposes that in the 3D, treat it like somebody calling you by the wrong name. Oh, that has nothing to do with me. That doesn't trigger me in the slightest, because I know this to be true so well. So if somebody comes along and tries to tell me something about myself, why would I give any power or why would I spiral emotionally? You wouldn't. You would just carelessly be like, oh yeah, no, my name's Daryl, and keep it moving. Call the shots. Call the shots in every area of your life and watch your life transform. I'm telling you. But if you need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of coaching, I'm here for you. We're going to get your shit. I don't do edits on this shit, guys. I don't do edits on this channel. Everything's authentic. We will get your shit. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you so much. I love you all. This is No Spoon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.